Good morning, traders. Welcome to this week's cryptocurrency market analysis webinar. I hope you all had a great week. What an interesting week it was. We have seen Bitcoin hit the all-time highs at 67,000 in the last week. That's very interesting. What is interesting is that it has been Bitcoin that has been rallying, but most of the altcoins have not been following up on that big Bitcoin move. So we're going to be looking at what to expect into the new week as far as Bitcoin is concerned and the rest of the altcoins. So let's have a look at what we expect here. Let's have we'll start by looking at our charts and show what we're focusing for the week. If you're interested in our course, then last course of the year is going to be on the 29th of November. You can check that out under the description of all our videos. There is a link to our website. That is where you can purchase the course. The course starts on the 29th, as I've said. Under the description of all our videos, you'll also find the links to our social media pages, that is Twitter, Feed, and Facebook, as well as stock tweets. Right, so let's get started. What are we expecting of Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoins going into the new week? Let's start with this daily chart as far as Bitcoin is concerned. We have been tracking this daily chart from here. If you all remember, from when we started with the first leg of the crash here on this wave 2, we focused that we're going to have a correction, we're going to make a move down, and we're going to make a continuation to the upside. So this is continuing as expected. The chart here is a daily, it's already updated as late as October the 10th. So we are looking for this to make a continuation to the upside. What has happened? We have now broken the all-time highs on Bitcoin and hit about 67,000 last week. So that is how we focused at the market. So this is not in hindsight. This was not only from here, it was actually from 1, 2, 3. All those moves have been focused. Now I'm going to go down into the detail of this wave 3 now with the lower time frame to show you what we're expecting into the lower time frames. Let's have a look at wave 4 here, but the 4-hour time frame. If you look at the 4-hour here, we've got a 3-wave pullback. If you remember, last week we had our forecast from here where we traded this whole leg forecasting this move. Okay, so we are still on this move now. So, and it looks like we're going to have this green degree completing at current levels 1, 2, 3, and we're looking for this one to be a pullback. So the current pullback that we've seen after hitting the all-time highs looks like the green degree wave 4 here. So we'll have this one as a 3 and a 4, and then we'll look for this one to make a continuation to the upside. But this wave 4 may play out as follows. It will still be within the guidelines as long as it pulls back like this, and then we'll be looking for this one to be making these 5 waves to complete there. Right, so that is Bitcoin. Let's have a look at the current chart on Bitcoin. So this is the chart. This is the correction that we're referring to in the green degree. So we've started with this one. This was our forecast last time. 1, 2. Breaks to the upside, all-time highs. We are now pulling back as follows. So it's possible that we get this one pulling back as follows, and we get a continuation to the upside as far as Bitcoin is concerned. Now, if the next one is Ethereum. So Ethereum has been similar as well. Our daily chart, we've been expecting this one to do this down here and make a move to the upside. If you go to our videos when this correction was in play and look at our charts, you will see exactly what we're saying right now still. So 1, 2, 3, continuation to the upside, just like we did with Bitcoin. We're going into the detail of this now, where we have focused the move from here, looking for more upside. Let's have a look at the blue wave 3 in the lower time frame for hour on Ethereum. Now, this is the detail. That is that wave 3 that you see there. With the wave 3, you may ask, so this is wave 1, this is wave 2, wave 3 is out of the screen now. Here we are zooming in to the lower degree here. That is the green degree where we focused last time, the move to the upside. Ethereum has not quite hit the all-time highs, but very close in the last week. So as I was saying, the altcoins have not been following up on Bitcoin move, but we are still expecting them to be bullish. But currently, we'll be looking for a corrective structure and a continuation to the upside as far as Ethereum is concerned. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Okay, so that is Ethereum. So that was the forecast for this one to be a wave 1 here. That was wave 1, 2, looking for this to go for a 3. So it's possible that this is a 3 and then we get a move here at 5 and we get a deeper correction after hitting the all-time highs on Ethereum. So for now, we're just going to look at for this current corrective structure on Ethereum to see how that plays out. All right, so that is Ethereum. Let's have a look at Litecoin. Again, I'm going to show you the daily on Litecoin. This is the daily chart, and I'm going to show you the 4 hours. So as far as Litecoin is concerned, we also focused on exactly the same thing here, the correction. So that correction was not scary. We knew that that was only a corrective structure and that this was going to continue to the upside. So as far as Litecoin is concerned, we also focus it from here. We're going to look at that move to wave 3 there. Let's have a look in the 4 hour Litecoin. Look at that. So this was our focus on Litecoin for a move to the upside. We focused on this move. So we're starting a move to the upside here in 5. So this a wave 1, 2, and we're looking for this one to give us a wave 3 there, all the way to the upside. So we're still continuing we're still focusing upside as far as Litecoin is concerned. And lastly, Ripple, daily chart on Ripple as well. Let's have a look here. So Ripple pulls back here, continues to the upside. Let's go into the detail here in the lower time frame on Ripple, so we can see where the forecast was. So the forecast on Ripple was similar to what we had on Bitcoin. We're looking for this one to be a wave 1 here, a wave 2 here, and for this to go all the way to the upside. But what we're seeing here is that we've got a pullback here as far as Ripple is concerned, and this structure may not be complete and we can still do a structure like this. So there's nothing wrong with that structure. That will mean that we just have a WXY corrective structure at this level. So a WXY corrective structure, and we look for this one to continue to the upside as far as Ripple is concerned. Right, so that's how we're looking at the cryptocurrencies this week. Let's have a look at Dogecoin as well. What do you expect of Dogecoin into the new week? So what we've got here is a 3-wave move. Looks like we're going to have another 3 here, and we're going to have another pullback. So it's possible that Dogecoin can even make a structure like this. So if you look at that structure, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then we can have this one as 1, 2, 3, making this whole structure a WXY corrective structure. It can be a WXY, it can be an ABC, depending on how this one plays out. So we'll be looking for this one to make a continuation to the upside and look for this one to around this level. If we get to around 21 on Dogecoin, that will be a nice area to add more to the portfolio and look for a move to the upside. All right, so that is Dogecoin. ADA, we're expecting this to make a continuation to the upside in the last week. So let's have a look here. We've got a flash move to the downside here, but that flash move, it's part of the structure. We do not ignore it. So what we're going to have here, we're looking for this one to do that, a pullback and make a continuation to the upside. So this is part of the structure. It's an impulsive move to the upside. So we do not ignore that. We consider that as part of the structure. So that's what we're looking at as far as ADA is concerned. Solana. Right, so Solana has been trading up higher. We're looking for this to give us a 3-way structure to the upside, which is playing out pretty well. That's 3 waves to the downside. That's another 3 waves to the upside, back to the all-time highs. Do we get a pullback here as far as Solana is concerned? That's what we'll be looking at here. If we get that pullback, or if we start consolidating at current levels, we're not going to have a pullback, and that will mean that this would have been all the correction on Solana, and we're going to go up like that. So we're at a critical level here now, where we need to see how the market is going to react and what the indicator is going to confirm for us after these 3 waves. Likely we get this and then move to the upside. All right, so that is Solana, and the rest of the altcoins will be similar. You can see we had these flash moves in the middle of the week, but again, it is part of the market structure. This is a 3-wave move to the downside. Okay, so if you look at that structure, let's just show you what the structure would have been. And we've got this as 1, 2, 3. Okay, what has happened here with this candle? What has happened with the candle is that we flashed down and we came back up. That is a move to the upside. Okay, we started with 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down, and an impulsive move to the upside. What does that do? It makes a flat correction. Okay, the flat correction with the textbook 3, 3, 5 structure. A move to the upside, these are 5 waves. Okay, so this 5th wave here, which we're looking at as this return of the move from the bottom, maybe still looking for a short move to the upside before we complete it there. So that's what we're looking at as far as Binance is concerned. Bit of a continuation move to the upside here to complete the structure here. But if you look at that flat correction in the red degree, the bigger one is this here. So likely that we pull back from current level. This yellow is representing the candle coming back to around this level. So we can pull back here before we make a continuation to the upside. It's going to be critical in the next week to understand what happens at that level after that flash crash. Right, so that is Binance, and that's what we're looking at in the cryptocurrencies into the new week. Trade responsibly. Long term, we are still bullish the cryptocurrencies. It's never a bad investment to put your money on the cryptocurrencies, even in the long term. Have a great week, everybody. If you like what we do, drop us a like and hit that bell notification button so you get an alert next time we upload a video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Have a great week. Cheers. Bye-bye.